What made you want to get into touring, especially on the level you're on, bro?
I mean, well, it's a fun, exciting career to have. You know, to be actually city to city. Every night in the arena is filled with 20,000 people. You know, screaming fans. You know, pyrotechs, lights. You know, it's the whole concert experience. You know, it's a great thing to have. You know, I love it.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long have you been doing it for?
30 years.
Yeah.
Professionally, 30 years in the game, you know what I'm saying? Season tour professional.
Yeah, definitely, man. And, you know, you want to shout out some of the people that, you know, you worked with and that you work with?
Well, you know, I mean, you guys, you know, Google me. I ain't got to really name drop, you know what I'm saying? But go on Google, use Google his name. You can see who comes up under my name. But I work with some of the top celebrities, Sexy Red, Glorilla, Pooh Shiesty, the list goes on and on, you know.
Yeah. Definitely. Now, were you working in the industry, like, how was it for you when you first got in to where it is today? Like, do you see, like, there's the certain similarities versus the differences?
Yeah, it's a lot of difference now. I mean, you know, it's a lot more money involved into it now. You know, it's a lot more political, you know, politics. You know, teams got to be paid, managers, you know, hairstylists. You know, it's a lot to go on versus just, you know, how it used to be. You know, so it's a lot more political right now in the space we're living in.
Yeah. Man, you know what it is, like, being in the entertainment industry, with me being the magazine, you know what I'm saying, like, we're a form of media, right? You doing what you do, a lot of people don't understand that your profession is also a big part of media as well, you know what I'm saying, through marketing, promotions, you know, all that extra, you know what I mean, that you, as that main brand, got to come out and make sure that things are structured, things are organized, you know what I'm saying, like, how are you able to keep all that together? And keep these artists like where they need to be.
Keep this circus going, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it becomes routine, you know what I'm saying? After doing it so many years, you know, of doing tour management, you know, booking, you know, logistics, you know, stage managing everything, you know, it all falls in line. You got to make it fall in line, you know, to make it, you got to make it go. Definitely. Because nobody's going to stand on it, it's going to go by itself, but you got to make it go. Make it happen, you know, that's basically what it is. So it's being seasons, it's a part of the game, it's a part of knowing what you're doing. That's why when guys, you know, when tours come out, you know, they come and get the professionals. They hire me, they're professionals. Because I know how to make your tour run smooth. You know?
Definitely, man. You know, I got to say, honestly, not just because you're my brother, but your work is impeccable, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, your resume speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? All these celebrities, they love who you are, but they love how you move. But most importantly, they love your trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that means a lot. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, it all comes from standing on business. You know, if I put a format out for your tour, you know, you follow that because you know I have the best routes for you. You know, I have the best situation for you to get into. You know, so so definitely your favorite celebrities are happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely happy when they see Keith. They know Keith gonna do his job. You know.
That's serious, man. You know, and how are you able to, you know, keep the plans going? Not only just the plans you have with them and their peoples, but also your plan. Like, how are you able to execute both of them at the same time while keeping that organization and that structure?
It's wild, bro. It's wild because I do a lot of tours at one time. A lot of different artists at one time. So I mean, it comes in a lot of times to get confusing, but you know, I mean, you got this tunnel. You got a tunnel vision yourself. Like I cut out a lot of extra BS. You know what I'm saying? So just focus on the work. You know, so like right now, I'm just, you know, I got what the J. Cole tour coming up, the Boss Man Young Miami tour coming up. You know, so we got a lot of one-off concerts too coming up. So you know, we just gotta stay focused, stay the course. You know.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, you being on the level you are, is it ever a time when, you know, you come back and you look at new talent and kind of like, I don't want to call it discreet, but critique new talent and on the low and just be like, you know what, I think that person has a shot? Or if somebody asks you, you know, what do you think of my music? Because I'm sure you get people that come to you all the time. Have you ever had like the how can I say, without hurting people's feelings, or, you know, have you ever had to be brutally honest in their face and tell them, like, yo, your music needs work?
That's me. That's me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you, hey, that's fire. Just to get you to get it. No, I'm gonna tell you, listen, that's not it. That's trash. And I've told national recording artists that their records was trash in their face. You know, so it's my honest.
I want him to tell us who. Don't you? Yo, if y'all want to find out who, leave it in the comments.
I'll tell you who it was on one record because.
No. Hey, listen, man. Hey, Dyme Magazine, baby.